Good morning, everyone. If you want a indoor-outdoor wireless weather station, stick around and I'll show you exactly how to set it up, program it, and use it. And we'll be starting right after this. Okay, if we haven't met before, my name is John Bell. This is my channel, the review channel. Today, I'm bringing you this HouseTech weather station. Now, this is an OEM product, and it's packaged under many names. So I'm going to go on Amazon and show this to you. First of all, there you go. Let's see. Let me move that up. Okay, you see on Amazon, they have the exact same thing, and it's called the Protex, Protemex Wireless Weather Forecast Station, PT3378, that's the model number, WWVB, radio control, okay? That is, it syncs the time to Greenwich Mean Time, okay, and also your time zone, and it goes off that atomic clock. It has an alarm, color LCD display with temperature alerts, so you can set an alert if the temperature gets too low. You can set an alert if the temperature gets too high. And it has also humidity, barometric pressure, and a forecast. And it has a, as you can see here, this is the wireless outdoor sensor. And outside, it has a display that shows you the temperature and the humidity. So that's it's very nice. So let me run through these pictures here real quick. Here's the sizes of it. You see all the buttons are here along the right side of the panel. It has a USB charger socket. It has a power supply. It's a 120 volt AC to 5 volt DC, okay, power supply. And here's all the different displays you have, okay. First of all, you notice in the upper corner there's a 2 and a little wireless indicator. That means it's on channel 2. There's 3 channels you can set it to. You see over on the left side, it's got a little temperature bulb that's showing you that the remote sensor, that's the outdoor sensor, is at 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 83.9 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is steady. Okay. Also, it's 62% humidity, and it is also steady. And there on the left side in the yellow, you have the alerts, high temperature and low temperature alerts you can put in there, which is very handy. So if your heat goes out in the middle of the night and you aren't aware of it, it'll make you aware of it pretty quickly. Okay, also, it has the time and the day, which in this case it says Monday, and minute, month, 10, that's October, okay, and the day is the 9th, okay. So in this case, it's Monday, October 9th. It has the little bell icon there to show you that the alarm is set. Okay, moving to the center, there's a forecast there. That's partly cloudy. The trend is steady. Okay. Below that, you have the moon phases. It'll show you when the new moon, half moon, quarter moon, full moon. Okay. Then moving over on this side, this is the indoor sensor. You see the thermometer designation there. 82.2 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been holding steady. 64% humidity. It's been holding steady. And the comfort index there, it goes from sad faces to this is and then it goes to happy faces. Okay, so this is like so-so. Okay, why is it so-so? It's a little warm in here. Okay, below that is the barometric pressure. Okay, in this case, it's 1,000 millibars is the example. We in the United States, we wouldn't set it to millibars; we'd set it to HPA. Okay, so we would get standard pressure is 29.96. Okay, and next to it, there you have a 24-hour histogram that's showing you what the barometric pressure has been doing in the last 24 hours. And if you know anything about basic weather, if the barometric pressure is rising, the weather is getting better. If the barometric pressure is falling, the weather is getting worse. Okay, so this is the outside unit. It takes 2 AA's. The inside unit takes 3 AA's. And here's the forecast and what the weather actually looks like. Okay. And then, of course, you have the remote display. Now, this display can be put anywhere outdoors. I would recommend it that you put it somewhere where it doesn't get wet. I'm going to put it on my back porch, which is right out there. Okay. And so I'll have it's shaded. It's directly out of the wind. Okay. I mean, it's, it's shielded from the wind, but not 100%. I mean, it's not enclosed. It's screened and then hurricane shutters on the inside with louvers in them that allow air in and out. Let's see here. All right, so I think the next thing to do then is to take and unbox this and set it up, program it, show you how it works. Okay, let me switch cameras here. Okay. All right, so here's the unit. You can see it's exactly as it was on the Amazon description. Specifications on the back here. Okay. Oh, it also has a low battery indicator for the outdoor sensing unit. So if the battery gets low, a little battery starts flashing. Pretty good. Okay, as you can see, here's the packaging. Here's the 110 volt to 5 volt AC adapter. Okay, it's the unit, outdoor, a little thank you card from House Tech. Thank you for buying our product. It's kind of nice. And an instruction book on how to set it up. So, let me get rid of some of this. Packaging material, we don't need that. Oh, it has legs here in the back, so that I can stand it up. That's nice. It also has a screw hole in it, so I could put a screw in the wall and then hang it over the screw just like you would a clock or a picture. Okay, here's the battery door. This takes two AA's. Okay, now this will not run the unit, but if your power goes out, the two AA batteries will keep your settings in memory. Okay, so that when it powers up, you don't have to go through this whole thing again of setting up everything. Pretty nice. Okay. The adapter here, DC adapter, goes there. You can charge this off USB if you'd like. There's all the programming buttons on the side there. And this comes with a film on it, which we're going to get rid of. Okay. Let me get rid of some of these. Okay, this is the outside adapter. It has a little film on it. I think I'll leave that on there just for protective purposes. This says pull down this away. Oh, there we go. And we'll open this up. Maybe. Okay, now in here, this, let me see if I can get a little bit more light on here. Well, it's not the best light, but it'll work. This top button here is your toggle the temperature between centigrade and Fahrenheit. The next button down here is your transmit button to try and pair it with the inside receiver. And then this is a three-way switch here, 1, 2, and 3. This is channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. And of course you set up this on channel 1, channel 2, channel 3 to match it. Okay, 2 AA cells. And thing. Now, I was reading the instructions here. And it says what you do is you open the weather station battery cover, that's this one, okay, and you put in 2 AA's. Okay, now it says when you do this, the LCD display should light up for 3 seconds and you will hear a beep. And it will detect the indoor temperature and humidity. Okay, so let's see. We'll put this one in. And now we'll put this one in. Yeah, it lit up. There's the beep. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop this just for a second here. And hook up the power to it and everything, and I'll be right back to you. Okay, I'm back. There it is. Now it's plugged in to the wall outlet here. Now the first thing I noticed is if I just leave this sit like this for a few minutes, the power will go off. The screen will go off, and I have to press the on button to make it come back on. I don't like that. Maybe there's programming for it, how long the display will stay on. We'll get to that. Okay. So it says the next thing to do, open the this battery cover and put in 2 2 AA batteries in here. 1, 2. Okay. All right. The temperature is on Fahrenheit, okay, and the it's 54% humidity, okay. Now, this is 58% humidity. This is going to take a while to acclimate, okay. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to press the transmit button. Remote sensor is on channel 1. You can see that right here. Okay. I don't see a transmit button. Well, if you notice now, this display's been staying on. So I guess that just must be a fluke when you first turn it on. Rather than bore you with all this, I'll get this programmed and then I'll be right back. I'm back. As you can see now, everything is programmed. I'm on channel 3. Because I have a reading from the remote sensor, it's in communication with it. Okay, the time has been set to 12:54. I have it set to a 24-hour clock. In other words, at 1 o'clock it'll be 1300. It's Saturday, December 1st. I have my alarm set. You see that the outdoor thermometer is 80.5, 53 or 54%. It just changed here. It's 80.5, 53% humidity here. Okay. I went in and set this to inches of mercury. So it's at 30. I went in and set this as the closest to my weather conditions for right now. And now here you see this just changed to 2997, okay, inches of mercury, okay. And this will automatically pick up. The forecast will automatically pick up after a certain amount of time, and the moon phases will automatically pick up after it's in communication with the weather center for long enough. So, I don't know. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I mean, it's a nice unit. It works well. It's kind of intuitive to program it once you get in the correct mode. Okay. The problem is there's a mode for setting the time. There's a mode for setting the date. There's a mode for setting whether you want it in pressure units, European pressure units, or inches of mercury, which is US for the thing. There's a mode for setting the forecast. And then there's a mode for setting the alerts. Now, the alerts, I was wrong. They're not internal alerts. They're not inside my house. Okay? They are external, outside, okay, a high and a low. So I program mine to be, I want to know when it's 95 outside. It very seldom gets over 95 in South Florida. 90s pretty much all the time, but 95, that's a little high. And also, I have it programmed that I want to know when it gets below, oh, I forget what I picked. I think 60. When the outside temperature gets below 60, I want to know about it. The reason is if I was just getting ready to go to bed and that alarm went off that the outside temperature is 60, my house has been cooling down all this time. I'm going to put the heat on before I go to bed. So just little things. The outside air temperature, the high temperature, no, the air's automatic, so that'll kick in automatically, so I'm not worried about that. But I just like to know, okay? You don't have to set it, okay? You can just set the low temperature. You can set the high and low. I set one of both. I set the high for 95 and the low for 60. Those are nice two extremes in South Florida. Very, very seldom does it get to be 95. Okay? Very, very seldom does it get below 60. Okay? Now, we had a couple days last week where it got down into the 50s. Okay, but this is unusual. We're not due for our week of winter until normally January. Okay? Well, we got a taste of it because of the Arctic storms up north in the middle to late November. Okay, so we'll get it again. We'll get another week in January. Believe me, it happens every year. Okay, so that's it. And I got a little message here for you on how to subscribe. And until next time, adios. This is John Bell again, thanking you for watching reviews. If you watch this on Facebook, please like it. If you've seen this on YouTube, please subscribe. And until next time, this is John Bell signing off, thanking you again.